Hey everybody, we're back on What's for Dinner. I hope you're all doing well on this, what is today, Wednesday afternoon. It's about 4:40 here on Central Time. And just want to remind you guys that nothing that you hear or see tonight should be considered medical advice. Make sure you reach out to your highly trained medical provider if you guys have any questions about that. This is for information and entertainment purposes only, educational purposes, that kind of thing. So we got beyond all that. What are we having for dinner tonight, hon?
You can go start over there and get something out of the microwave.
Okay, got it. All right, so Teresa did her pepperoni and cheese. What do you want to call this?
Well, there's a thin layer of marinara sauce, very thin, because that can add up quickly.
Sugars?
Yep, and then mozzarella, and then pepperoni, and then you go crazy for rosettes, everything bagel seasoning, so that's on there, and a little bit of Jane's crazy seasoning is on there.
Yeah, it's kind of like our go-to with stuff, but I really like the way that bagel seasoning of rosettes tastes on these on the pepperoni. They match up really well. And then we have air fried bacon here, so yum. And then I did some Philly cheesesteak brats. For those of you who are local here to Springfield, I picked these up from Springfield, Missouri. I picked these up locally at a place called Harder House, and so they're really good. I based them in avocado oil. So there's our avocado oil we use over there. And then I put the Jane's Crazy seasoning over top of that. And then I put a bunch of the avocado oil down at the base of the pan, and I grill this on a gas grill. So I do that for about 15 minutes. It's about 400 degrees and 15 minutes, and they come out nice and browned like that, but they're delicious. So we have one of the boys is joining us tonight, so we had leftover ribeye that Teresa has out here. And then you air fried some chicken wings.
Yeah. We're rationing food though, so there's probably 3 per person.
Well, that's why we have the steaks over here, guys. I'll just go ahead and just give you the full story. The kid came last minute and said he's joining us. We're super excited for that, but we were short on food, so we went ahead and decided to heat up some ribeyes. Anyway, so those will be his. And then what did we do for the eggs? We did a little something different tonight.
I just put in mild pork sausage and fried that up first, and then added the cheese and the eggs.
Okay, cheese, eggs, butter. And then sausage in those. And
Yeah.
Are these farm fresh?
No.
Dang it. All right. We'll get the farm fresh next time. Okay, and then over here also for our boy. Okay, there's
no, this is mine.
Oh.
So Blake and his girlfriend made tacos on Monday, and then they ate when Nate came home from work. So I'm gonna have leftover taco meat with cheese and sour cream and a tomato, which I haven't cut up yet. So I'm gonna have that, plus my 3 chicken wings, plus the pizza stuff.
Wow, we're doing good tonight. This is great.
It is a lot.
I'm excited. Yeah, it is a lot, so I'm excited for that. And then we have, I'm so excited for what I'm about to show you guys. We got a big haul in tonight.
Woo!
So the haul is, we got our rosettes order in, and super excited for this. So I'm so excited for one thing out of this. All of her stuff is good, don't get me wrong.
These are our favorites.
Yeah,
though.
these are our top favorites. The pumpkin spice cake mix is seasonal, by the way, so they have that out for the fall. But the dough mix, it's my favorite. Teresa makes pizza out of the dough. She makes these delicious, like, I don't know, they're almost like rolls with garlic and butter on them.
Yeah, garlic knots.
Yeah, garlic knots.
Stuffed mozzarella cheese rings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, if you go back in our videos, she has a couple of videos where she actually made those, but in any case, and we'll be making them again. So, but rosettesmix.com.
Yep.
And not only is the food great, but she's awesome, and her husband, Dr. Tro Kalasian, is awesome too. Big advocates in our space, the low carb community and whatnot.
Dr. Tro's podcast, he's a co-host for Low Carb MD. And then also you got another bagel seasoning.
Right, because we're running low.
And it looks like she sent some samples. Like sometimes she is trialing stuff. So it looks like white chocolate and then fun sprinkles. We've had a kind of sprinkles from her before, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah, can't wait. All right. So, what would you like to talk about tonight?
First of all, if you're going to find a so-called knowledgeable provider, you have to go to WorldLink Medical for hormone providers and Low Carb USA or SMHP for nutrition.
lowcarbusa.org. There's a provider directory, and then also worldlinkmedical.com. And then the SMHP is Society for Metabolic Health Practitioners.
Yep.
So great
we
organization.
don't learn this in school. Nobody learns this in school.
Yeah, and they have an accreditation service with regards to, like for the low carb stuff, there's actual accreditations for providers where they can actually get certified and trained and whatnot in low carb metabolic health.
Right, which I'm going to complete over next year, but I'm certified through Nutrition Network, which is another,
Yeah, one of those organizations in this space, so to speak.
So I was going to tell you the case study I didn't get to last night. It's a guy. So this guy is 45 years old. Okay. His complaints are fatigue, low motivation, no energy, moody, irritable, hard to build muscle, and it takes much longer to recover after the gym.
Okay.
So he is begging for his testosterone to be checked. Honestly, this was from last week and I'm just now telling you. So I can't remember if his doctor drew it or not. I feel like he did, and he told him that it was not low enough. So his total testosterone was 255. And the doctor's correct, it's not low enough. It's not out of range low. The range is 250 to 1100. So he's at 255. And then his free testosterone is not low enough. It's 36.8. The range starts at 35. So he's in there. He's in there.
But he's feeling terrible.
But you got all these symptoms.
Right.
But you'll get offered, men get offered antidepressants too. Probably not as quickly as females, but he would have gotten eventually offered an antidepressant. I put him on testosterone.
That's the best antidepressant ever for a guy.
He's going to have a renewed life. It's going to be so exciting.
Yeah, that's good news.
And
All
then,
right. We got another one?
well, yeah, then the other one was a couple I started seeing. I finished seeing the male yesterday, and I had seen the wife earlier in the week. But as they were leaving, he told me he went to an appointment with the GYN with his wife, and her main complaint was not libido. It was just that she could not build muscle. And incidentally, besides being crazy, my first thing I noticed was not building muscle when I was working out hard. So the husband asked to the GYN, maybe she needs some testosterone. And he said, no, she doesn't. That's never been proven to help.
Really?
So
Wow.
I don't know. I just did my workout today in the basement and I felt really strong, and I'm on testosterone. So,
Meanwhile, on planet Earth.
so testosterone is not FDA approved for females. So, but there are plenty of studies where they've introduced testosterone to females and everything gets better. So, but instead females, so the big thing that starts to happen with women is we gain weight, and then we can't sleep, and you become a hot, crazy mess. Way crazier than God made you, because I know you think I'm still kind of crazy, but crazier than your normal. God made you crazy. So they go to the primary, they go to a GYN, they go to a nurse practitioner, it doesn't matter. I have seen many women on 2 and 3 antidepressants, probably 2 antidepressants, a Xanax or a Valium for as needed use, Seroquel, Trazodone, all to sleep. Like, those are major things when they just probably need progesterone, a little melatonin, maybe some magnesium.
Do those antidepressants go along with the statins and the blood pressure medicines
Right.
and all the other stuff too? Do they work well together?
Nobody's ever tested them together, but polypharmacy is a very real thing.
It is.
So, yeah.
Don Levin just came out and said, hello, thank you for all your info for us crazy women.
Yes, yes. But we don't need to be crazier than we've been made to be. And it's
Right.
hard to live life, deal with husbands, deal with kids,
Easy.
deal with your job, with a smile on your face when hormones aren't great. Now, to be fair, hormones don't help everything. Like, hormones don't help me when women come in and tell me the stories that they've been gaslit in the system. No hormone can help me not be so aggravated in that moment, but hormones really help. They're not dangerous and all the other things.
Yeah, totally.
So.
Right on.
How many minutes are we at?
Yeah, we're at about almost 9 minutes.
Okay.
So we did really good, unless you had something else to say.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, if you have
Oh, I do.
Go for it.
With this case study on the man, one of you guys put a comment when I did testosterone. It must have been last week, and you said the same thing. She's been begging for her husband to get testosterone, and he's not low, barely in, but not low, so he's not going to get any. I mean, this is a recurring theme with men, but you men, I feel like, I don't know how to say it, but like if the doctor says, no, you don't need it, you're just going to be like, all right, I don't need it. I'm going to go finish mowing the lawn. I'm going to go build my deck. You're just going to go do things. And meanwhile, I feel like women have a little more intuition, like, no, something is really wrong. And then you keep pushing, and that's when you get all these loaded up on meds. But
Yeah. And Don wanted to just let you know she's already feeling better. That's what she says. So
Yay!
I know, yay.
Makes
That's
my day.
awesome. I know, totally. We love feedback, guys,
Yes.
especially when it's success stories and
Yes.
whatnot. So, all right. So we are at almost 10 minutes
Okay,
now.
that's
So
it.
yeah, if you guys have questions, shoot them our way. Share with us what you're having for dinner. And as always, we love you guys, and God bless you all. And we'll see you next time.
Come to church.
Hope to see you guys at church tonight. All right, bye.